In the video, how we can create a Dart application. As we have seen, there is a command which you can use to create a Dart application. So let's go and see how we can use that command to create our Dart application. Now let's go back real quick here, and we are going to use Dart create command, and I'm going to call this part 2. Then let you go and learn this command. Now this command will create the following codes which use from the template console simple, and as you can see there is files here, and I will try to learn any dependencies. Don't worry, I'll explain to you what this, and there is instruction here on how to learn your project. Now let's go back and open this project to our IDE real quick. Now once you open our project template, as you can see, this is a project was created by using that create command, and there are a lot of files here. I'll explain to you, don't worry. There is this one, pubspec.yaml. This is a file that will be used as a manifesto for your project. All the information about your project are contained in this file, and this file also contains dependencies. If your project depends on other third-party library, this is where you can specify them. Now as you can see, the first line is name of our project. There is a description, there is a version here, and there is this environment. And as you can see, this environment using Dart SDK 2.16 and between 2.16 and below version 3. So whatever here, this code will execute. Okay, and there is another one, dev dependencies, which is lint. Use linting to lint your source code, don't worry. And there are many files here, don't worry for the time being, but the other file is pubspecs.lock. This will use for locking your dependencies, so once you share it and accidentally it won't update any dependencies. So this is one important file. There is another one, code analyze options. This used for linting purposes, and I'll explain where necessary where to use this one. For the time being, you just leave it. And there is another folder called bin. This is where your source code resides. As you can see, there is this main function, and this part is receiving these parameters. Don't worry for the time being, but actually we'll have this very simple application which print hello world. Okay, now let's go and learn in this so as we can understand. Okay, to learn our project, just simply write that learn without specify any file. This project template, this command will know what to do. So once it will build and it will learn our code. Okay, so that is how you can create that project use command. But we won't adapt that one. There is another way you create that project using Visual VS Code. As I've said, that you need to have that extension, and once you search it here, you can see that there are these data extensions. So this data extension has got some commands that you can use it to generate your project. Now to run it, you just have to write Ctrl+Shift+P, then it will bring this console palette or terminal palette where you can write your command. As you can see, there is this, just like that. You can see there is many command here. You can create a new project, you can add dependencies, you can add dev dependencies, you can capture, analyze server logs, and there is a lot of that commands here. I'm going to use the first one, and this one will also ask me to write how to choose the templates, and I'm going to use this simple console applications, and it will ask me to select where I can put my code. I'm choosing it here, and it will ask me to write my name. Then I can just say part 3, and let me enter it, and once I enter it, it will run this command. Actually, what is happening, this VS Code extension is using that create behind the scene, but it simplify it and integrated in a VS Code, so you don't have to write much code. But at the end, the same what we have seen is what we was created. Now to run it from VS Code, there is, if you see, there is these two commands. One is called run and the another one is called debug. If you want to debug, you can just click debug, and if you want to run, you can just click run. So this time I'm going to click run, and when I click run, I see that this is hello world. Now this is a very simple way to deal or to run or create that application in VS Code, and this is one we have been using or will be using in this course. So we have seen how to create that application using that command. We have seen how to run our data applications, and lastly we saw how to create that within VS Code. So this marks the end of this part, and in a coming video we start working with that basics concept. Till next time, bye bye.